Welcome to What's in the Bag, where we give the voice to the voiceless and we let you say whatever is on your mind. My name is Marvina and I am your host.
Oh, my bad. I was sitting up here. All I see is your head.
That's why you see in my head. Hold on. Let me get.
I
I'm
was
trying
sitting
to.
up
I'm
here
trying to.
admiring my fingernails because I did them myself. I think I did a good job. I'm sitting here like, do. I'm like,
Look, I'm trying to get adjusted. You're right. That's all I do see. Hold on.
I was sitting here trying to figure out what's going on, but I was looking at my notes. I said, man, that's a good job. Hey, you might need to turn your thing upside down or pull it. There you go. I see
How's
you
that? That better?
better. How are you?
I'm
Let
good.
me
I'm
say
good.
hello,
I am. I'm trying. Look, I'm
everybody.
trying to get adjusted. I'm trying to get adjusted in
Girl,
the.
I've been
No,
trolling for you. I've been laughing at you the whole time because all you've been doing is trying to get adjusted.
I didn't know, girl. I'm like all over. I'm all over the place. But look, but there I am. Look, there I is.
There you is. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another segment of Early Morning Coffee with Marvina and Yvonne. The adjuster. Good morning. welcome. We have a wonderful topic today. We have a returning guest. I am grateful to her. She's she's not a guest. She's my cousin. She's family members. But she has a lot going on in her bag and she wants to talk about it. And it is great because on this one, I need people to give me their opinion. We're looking
Yeah.
for opinions. We're not just in here now with this topic. We're not just wanting to entertain you. We have opinions on. We need your opinion. We need you to tell us what you think. If you feel that there's a solution or whatever the case may be, this is a great topic because it even kind of steps on my toes a little bit when I realized a lot about this topic. But I'm excited about it. I'm excited. So anyway, I'm sorry, BFF. Uh,
Good morning. What's in the bag? Good morning. Look, I know I'm like all up in the camera. I'm
yes,
from my car. Everybody knows me. I'm G-Ma. I'm rolling with my grandbabies as usual. I got, I believe in support. I believe in support. And Marvina would tell you I would drive a country mile. I have driven from Canton to Ball Ground this morning.
yes, yes.
So, and you talking about an hour and a half, and it's all good. That's one way.
You know,
For a 40-minute game. That's right, because it's going and this kind of segue into the topic today. It's
yeah,
about that support.
yeah.
But I am drinking some quick trip coffee. Marina, let me back up. You didn't tell anybody what you had in your
I
cup.
sure enough did, and I just thought about it when you said it.
So I'm drinking some QT coffee. I don't do it all the time, but I think they have some of the best coffee out there. It's the original blend. I've got my sweeteners in there, no sugar. But I do have the hazelnut and some regular cream. I had to kind of mix it up this morning, and it's the bomb diggity, y'all. It's the bomb diggity. Yes, on this cold. It's so cold up here. Oh my God! I stepped out the car and just whoo. That's how cold it is up here.
It is cold out there. But I do have some coffee in here, a little bit left because I've been drinking it the whole time, trying to get up some energy up in here. 'Cause I'm a little tired. But I have that Kroger hazelnut. My daughter and some hazelnut creamer in there. Nothing different.
So
Just
look, like your double shot.
yeah, I got a double shot of hazelnut today. You know I like it sweet with some sugar because you know I like sugar. My pastor and then was talking about 21 days fasting. He said something about the Holy Spirit told him to take away the sugar. I said, take away the sugar. He said, take away. I can see me in withdrawals right now. That is some sugar. That's no. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He even said his wife told him that the Holy Spirit was talking to you and they tell me to take away. I said, same thing here. Same thing here, First Lady. I feel the same way. And he didn't say nothing to me about taking away my sugar.
Well, look, the Holy Spirit didn't tell me to take it away. He told me I better let it go.
Yeah, you gotta let it go. Yeah,
I
well,
gotta let it go.
hold it. But anyway,
Yeah.
let's go ahead on and let me. I'm not gonna introduce you. I'm just gonna bring on. Ain't no introduction. Y'all know this lady.
She's back again.
She's back again. I'm gonna put you on now here. Boom!
Yes.
Back again. That's my girl. Thank you so much again, Kilo,
Yeah.
for coming aboard and emptying out your bag with us. Because let me tell you something. The things that you're coming to us about, what I love about it is you're going through it through your experience, and we can talk about it and get a better understanding on what's going on out there. There's a lot going on out here. And we don't really know.
I'm in these streets.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yes, it's a lot. I know you're in them streets.
I'm in these streets with these kids. I'm in
you
these
gotta get them. You gotta get them. So our topic today is today's music numbing our children's emotions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that.
Yeah. Think about it.
Is today's music? I mean, we know music. We know there's raps. You know, there's R&B. There's gospel music. There's so many types of music.
Yeah.
But you know, I guess in the sense is the type of music that our children are listening to, whether is it rap or any type, is it actually numbing their emotions?
Yeah. What's piercing their soul?
Piercing their soul.
Yeah. What's piercing their soul?
Yes. And I'm ready for you to talk about this. Go ahead on, Kilo. Tell them what's in your bag.
Hold on 1 minute, Kilo, before you get started.
I'm sorry.
Everybody that's watching today, I want y'all to think about what she is getting ready to say. And don't think about your kids from you, because some of us have adult children, but you've got nieces, nephews, grandchildren. Think about the little people. And girl, go ahead and lay it out there.
And not so much as that. Think about not your kids, because we all tend to think that our nieces and nephews are the best children in the world. What about the kids that don't live with you? What about their classmates who have a rougher life, who are being left home alone, who are exposed to things that your kids are not exposed to? Okay, we're not talking about in just one individual. We talking about their classmates. We talking about the kids standing at the bus stop. We talking about that kid that has his Walkman on, his headphones on, and wondering what he's listening to. Like, what is in my bag? This music today. I came across a group of children, all ages, sat them down and asked them, okay, play me a song. Play me a song. Every song from every age group was about murder. Naughty Gang, a song called Castaway, about a young man, African American or Latino of brown descent, put it like that. And he, first of all, R.I.P. to this young man, okay, and his family, because nobody else is going to say that. They have a whole viral song on YouTube about this young man dying. Okay?
Wow.
14 years old, he was stabbed to death. And the kids, they playing this song for me. It's a nice beat. The beat is like, I'm like, this beat fire. You know, I like a good beat. But then I stopped the song because I heard something I didn't like. And I was like, what's this song about? Everybody hands is like, oh, yeah, he got murdered. He got stabbed up. And they doing this dance. And I'm like, what is this? They say,
Wow.
oh, they told me, no, you're doing it wrong. It's like this. It's like this. So I said, what is that? They said, that's how many times he got stabbed up. He got stabbed up sick. And they laughing. And so I asked, how many of y'all had loved ones who passed away? Everybody hands went up. How many of y'all lost a brother or a sister to gang violence? Everybody's hands went up. I said, how many of y'all ever had somebody ask you, are you okay? How are you feeling about that? And they said, nobody never asked me that. Well, I said, I'm asking you, how do you feel? And the response of these babies getting up, running out of the room, slamming the door and just crying, overwhelmed with no outlet. And I'm like, well, where are they getting this music from? A lot of them raised their hand and they like my mom, my dad, YouTube, TikTok. And so my question is, right, what are we teaching these babies?
That's right.
If it's funny that your peer is crying because their brother was murdered, everybody's laughing because she's crying and her family member was murdered. Numb. Why are they numb? And it goes back to this music that they listen to. Every song that they played was violent. The name of the song, murder, murder, murder. They come around. And parents think it's cute. A lot of parents think this behavior is cute until they mourning their son.
That's right.
And so what's really in my bag is if we all was to pass right now, if God said, give me all the adults from the age of 40 on up, give me them all. And now you have 39 on down to the babies. What did we leave behind? What did we leave behind? Because we can say, I monitor my kids, but not everybody's monitoring your kids. And guess what? Your kids are going to school with the kids who are not being monitored. Your kids may be being influenced by the kids who are not being monitored. And if this is the music that they're listening to, and if we are still allowing YouTube and TikTok to raise our children, what is our legacy? What have we left them? How can they raise themselves without us? I see a lot of kids on the street, right? They be going off, cursing, going off, calling each other names, play fighting, but it's real. All it takes is one good hit. Right. And now it's real, it's big. You got a whole group of kids jumping on one child. What do we as adults do? Do we stop them? Do you intervene? Or do you say, they mother ain't teach them no better? It's time to intervene.
Yes.
It's time to intervene. Listen, this is not about how many programs the city got. This is about you doing your one Samaritan part when you see it. And it's about how you are. I watched this old lady cuss these kids out. Cuss them out. You're ignorant. You're this. If you tell them that, then they're going to be more of that. But if you say, hey, come here, baby, with your pretty self. Come here, handsome. Let me talk to you. Who's going to deny being handsome?
Right.
Who's going to deny being beautiful? Our approach sometimes can be that of our grandparents. I'm 47, so that means my grandmother was already old when she was raising me. Okay? You got a lot of these people out here raising these kids in the old generation way. You got to throw away. Listen, when you was a child, you put away childish things.
Yes.
That old way is childish compared to what these kids are doing now.
Right.
Gangs are more violent. Drill rap. Drill rap is what they listening to. Getting Sturdy. In case you are not familiar with Getting Sturdy. Okay? It's a cute little dance. However, listen to the music that they're dancing to. Listen to it. Pop, I got one in the chamber. What is a chamber? It's a gun.
That's right.
red dot infrared on his head, green dot on his head. This is the stuff that our kids are listening to on TikTok, and everybody's okay with it. Well, I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that. And this is not white or black. This is not good community, bad community, because white kids are listening to it too. They're all over TikTok. White kids getting sturdy now too. So this is for everybody in the world. What are your kids listening to? What are they listening to? When are we going to take responsibility for individualizing how we are raising these children? Because it takes a village, not the president. It takes a village, not a community center, because that's just another place to send them. It takes a village. Are you checking on your neighbor's kids? Are you checking on the little boy who's probably home alone all day, every day, because his mother got to work?
Right.
Are we checking on these children? You want to know why they so out of control? Because nobody's checking on them. I'm in these streets, so ain't nothing nobody can tell me. I'm telling you, I'm in these streets with these kids. Okay, all different kinds, including these kindergartners and these babies.
Yes.
And these babies dancing to this provocative music on TikTok with their parents. And don't tell me, no, they not. I see it. Go on TikTok. Go on TikTok. Okay? Go on TikTok. When I was growing up, we had to sneak and listen to music like that.
Right.
Turn that mess off in my house.
Can't have it in the house.
That's right.
Listen, I keep a radio in my kitchen and play gospel music. You don't like gospel, don't come in my house.
I'm in mine.
I monitor these demons and these spirits. Okay? This is spiritual warfare, and it's against our children.
That's right. Yes.
And we think it's cute. We think it's cute. It's not cute.
Yeah.
When you got a baby dancing to Megan Thee Stallion on TikTok and Nicki Minaj, it's not cute. That's in my bag. And as a community, as an individual, when you see it, you better say something. Yeah. Because what be it for you to not say something and see that baby on the news? It's on your hands now. I just saw that young man. Okay, what did you say to him? Did you stop him? Did you say something kind? Because kindness is free. Kindness is free. It don't take nothing to be kind to one of these kids that's acting crazy out here, because nobody's kind to them. When people started being kind to me, it was easier for me to stop drinking. Yeah. But as long as they was telling me, you just like this, you ain't gonna be nothing. I was nothing. I was nothing. Until I ran into a few people that said, oh, no, sweetie. You talented. You beautiful. You smart. You kind. I had a judge tell me that. Not sending you back to prison. I see something in you. And 16, almost 17 years later, this is what he saw. So don't tell me these kids is bad. Because I come from a violent household. It's up to us to change our own environment around you. When you walk out this door and you see, hey, baby, good morning. Say something to them. God bless you goes a long way. It go a long way. And I know I'm doing a lot of talking right now. I want to take some of these questions. But this is real. It's real. This is real because people don't think that it's real. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. And if all they got is drill rap, that's what's in their mind. You become what you think about. You become what you watch. You become what you hear.
Yeah.
What are we letting our kids listen to? Boom.
And you know, you bring up something last week about the kid, the what was a 5-year-old, 5 or 6-year-old that shot the teacher in the face in Virginia.
Wow.
Took a gun to school and shot the teacher in the face. And we were pondering about it last week about what was that child thinking? What things have he seen that put that into his spirit to go to school like that.
Right.
And what you just, a lot of things that you said really is really hitting home. It's really hitting home.
It brings
share
me,
this video. Share this video.
yeah,
Start this
please y'all
conversation.
share this.
Blow this video up
It
because
brings
these
me
people
to-
don't understand.
It brings me to music.
Yeah.
Music. I was taught as a kid, and I was taught that the serpent was an angel that could have beautiful music.
He was a choir director.
And he can convince you just through the music.
Wow.
And if
he was in charge of the music, he
was part of that. And I felt that he probably sung some stuff to Eve, just singing that beauty. You listen to the words, and then you seek it in, and then once that seeks in, what is you
seduction?
Yes, you're teaching that child when you're listening to all that rap about the guns and the shooting and the stabbing and
planting seeds,
young and being, what are you planting in your child?
Right.
Yeah.
And listen, this is not to make anybody who has indulged feel ashamed. You when you know better, you do better. When you don't know no better, then I can't say it. You understand?
Yeah.
But now that you know, it's after you know better. It's what you do after you know. So I don't want anybody to feel ashamed or like they're bad.
It's not about being ashamed. I was riding down the street with my son just last week, and he had this, he was driving now, so he takes over the music. He put his music on, and I listen. I listen to what he's listening to.
Right.
And this guy was talking about some mollies and mollies. And I said, "You like mollies?" He looked at me, huh? I said, "You like mollies?"
Right.
He said, I said, "So what's mollies?" "I don't know what mollies is. It's a song." I said, "It's not just a song. It's what you're listening to."
That's right.
The words, it's the message.
Right.
I said, "What is mollies?" "I don't know what mollies is," but you listening to it. I listen to gospel.
Pills.
I listen to gospel. I listen to the Holy Spirit speak through the gospel, and the words sinks into me. The same way that rap and art, when you listen to R&B, sexual music, whatever, when it sinks in, it takes you to that mood.
Right.
Yeah.
It brings you there.
Yeah.
Like,
don't start no mess, won't be no. We couldn't play that song.
Yeah.
It's you there.
You're
now,
right. Yeah.
when you got that gun and you about to do what you get ready to do, that music when you there, I wonder if they play that.
It's gonna help take you right on over.
Take you there.
That's
what it's meant to do.
What you listening to, what you're watching. I remember I was dealing with nightmares. Man, Marvina told me, she said, "Vaughn, you know why you having so many nightmares?" She said, "You wake up watching the news, you watch the news throughout the day, you go to bed watching the news, you watching all these shows about murder and all this other kind of stuff." She said, "It's what you feeding into your spirit." And she gave me a challenge. She said, "For 2 weeks, don't watch any of that." I was like, "Can you tell me what?" But what?
That was a lot.
And I'm gonna tell you, and I tried it. To this day, I'll turn on the news to watch the weather, and then I'm basically jumping out. I may watch it a little bit longer sometimes. I tell Marvina, "Look, need to know what's going on in the community. Let me check it out. Let me see what's going on." Then I jump out. But all the murder documentaries and stuff like that I was watching, and I've been sleeping like a baby. I can't remember the last time I had a nightmare.
It works.
It works. It really does.
I watch fantasy stuff about fairy tales. I watch all kinds of soft stuff. I don't watch nothing that's gonna poison my mind. It's gonna stop my sleep. That's gonna make me use language like they use. I don't when I cut that power off, I'm telling you, I don't cuss as much as I used to. Listen, I know how to conduct myself. When you feed yourself that stuff, expect the first thing to come to your mind is what you just saw. So if that's all you watching 24/7, that's who you are.
Who you are.
Yeah.
It's who you are.
It builds you. I mean, I just think about, I'm just being honest with you. I listen to gospel just about all day. And
me too.
So if
Yeah.
I know that the gospel's feeding me, what about all the other raps and stuff that people are singing and putting in your children?
That's
What are
right.
you doing there?
That's right.
Right.
We talked once about some little kids. We talked about Lama Bean, my granddaughter, and then there was some other kids that we saw. And the things that Leilani and Alexa were talking about, and Skylar, and what these other kids were talking about was like night and day.
Right.
Our kids over here talking about what they, their little YouTube educational things.
Frozen and stuff, and
Yeah, they over here talking about grown people things,
Right.
and I
Are
do
we excuse? Yep.
mean grown.
Are you
and it's on
excluding your
And
kids
YouTube
from the room?
also. YouTube, these little cartoons and stuff, they are teaching our children
yeah,
so much. Even words, I listened to my grandbaby say words that I couldn't even ponder and
mm-hmm.
understanding. And then she comes out and say it, and and then I ask her, the meaning, and she tells me.
She'll tell you.
She'll tell me. So I'm just
Mm-hmm.
thinking about what is being fed to your children, even through the music.
Yeah. Some of these kids know some of this stuff before they even know their name.
Right.
Can't spell their name, but they can sing you a song. They can spell whatever word is being spelled out in that song,
And
but they
can get
can't tell you
sturdy.
their name. Don't know their ABCs, things of that nature. It's all twisted. It's all twisted. I know some people. I know this one young lady. 3 kids. Each one of her kids are off the chain. And what I mean by, and she literally in her household, from the time they get up to the time they go to bed, it's if there's a TV on in the house, it is educational.
Yeah. Yeah.
Leilani is the same way, educational. Skylar,
Right.
Jade, I can go down a whole list of kids, and it is evident in how they behave, how they perform in school, how they socialize with other kids,
Right.
what they're being taught,
Right.
and like you said, it's not an attack on the parents. You
Right.
just have to be more observant, because even, and I'm gonna show you, the enemy comes in many shapes and forms.
Yes.
Even in the midst of our kids' educational things.
Yes.
Leilani was listening to some cartoon, and the thing said, the cat said, I was getting my hair done. I said, Murphy, did you hear that? The cat said, I was thinking about killing.
Yeah, killing my
my
mother.
Yeah, my parents or something like that. But now I'm not. I said, what did that thing just say?
Turn it off.
Yeah,
get it out
that's
of here.
it.
And don't you ever put it back on again. That's what I'm saying. Are we monitoring our kids?
Mm-hmm.
And listen, as a village, for the parents who are not able to monitor their kids, are you helping monitor the kids in your village?
Jesus.
Because it takes a village, right?
It
we
does.
Hollering it take a village. We keep hollering it takes a village. But we letting our neighbors' kids act crazy. Why are they acting like that? Somebody got to infect them with something.
Wow.
Somebody got to cross their path and change their mind. You and you and you and you and me. One seed. Plant a seed. Stop calling these kids bad. They not bad. Ain't no seeds planted in them. Just weeds. Weeds and seeds.
Wow.
Plant a seed. Plant the seed. My grandmother used to say, plant the seed and let it grow. And she'd let them go about their business. I'd be like, God, Grandma, you always say that. Look at me, though. 47 years later, it's the seed that was planted.
Jesus.
You might not see it today. You might not see it tomorrow. But plant that seed. I promise you it's going to be a young person that's going to say, there was this lady that I seen at the bus stop. And she said something to me. And it changed my life, because I realized I did not want to be like the other ones. And so I stopped that and I did this. Be that person. You don't need no recognition with your name attached to it. You just need to be that lady or that brother or that man or somebody's grandfather. There's a lot of kids out here with no grandfather, no grandmother. Be that grandmother. Be their grandmother.
And the ones that has, sometimes their parents need you. When you're saying just a village, you can be a grandmother.
That's right.
It could be your grandkids. It could be
Mm-hmm.
your nephews.
Right.
We have to start realizing that we can't let them just raise themselves.
Can't.
We got to be more involved. We're gonna answer some of these questions.
Come on, because we getting into it.
It's
going
okay,
down.
The one right here was kind of long, but I'm gonna try to get as much as I can get out of it. What is taking their minds? Sex, guns, killing each other, disrespecting the woman, bees,
right.
cars, not acknowledging that there is a God. Yes, cursing and cursing parents and laughing at the babies cursing. Laughing at the babies cursing. The gangs, women and men are teaching teaching our children how to fight. They have guns in their reach. All of that.
Let me say this, right? A lot of this music has a lot to do with what you're not aware. The influence. It's the beat.
Yes.
It's the beat. Now, if you take these lyrics off the beat, you can have a great time.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
It's the beat. If you take the beat away, because I stripped the beat from them. Give me this beat. Read it out loud. They say, no. I can't say that. Then why do you think it's appropriate for you to dance to it?
That's right.
It's the beat. And a lot of these parents don't understand that it's the beat. It's the beat.
Yep.
And that's
what get them.
That's right.
It's all learned behavior, social media raising these kids, not their parents.
I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely agree. Thank you for the insight to this music and dance. I will be more aware myself. I stand for accountability. Thank you, Miss Lady. Thank you so much, Cindy.
Yeah.
We all do, Cindy. We all got to pay.
Yeah, we all got to.
It take a lot for you to say that I will be more aware. It take a lot to say that. But now that you are aware, well, imagine how many more children you're going to change because you're aware now. How many more parents you're going to be able to... Hey, yeah. That's what it take right there. You start in the village already.
Exactly. We got to know that our children, even when we sitting around and thinking that they're only these walking, they have their little hen, they walking around, you see them doing this and doing this. Ask them, let me hear what you talking about. Let me hear what you listening to.
Ask them.
Right.
I bet you they won't want you. You know, the mind is a garden of mind. What are you allowing to be planted in your garden? Watch growing in your mind, your garden. I like that.
I like that.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Another one right here. Let's see what this one was. You are right. We got to get involved. I myself give them an ultimatum. There are alternatives. I'm sorry. There are artists with gospel centered lyrics.
Emmanuel the Prophet.
Yep, they say slamming.
Yep, they sure. Yep.
Yes, grabbing the attention. No, let me see what nobody.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna plug up my phone.
And God over money. Oh yeah, all these are different artists. Yes, Kino, she literally raps and
I do everything, and I don't curse in none of my music.
No.
So when they say they can't write a song without cursing, I play one of my songs for them. Well, I wrote 17 of them without it.
Wow.
Use your vocabulary. You are. How old are you? So you're 15. It took a lot of vocabulary to get you to the age of 15. Where is it? Where's your vocabulary? Find another word.
Girl, you deep. I like that. You deep. I like that.
So
how old are you?
Stop giving kids smartphones, iPads before they can even walk.
I agree.
I agree.
I
You
agree.
sound
I
like
agree.
it. And I seen them on Facebook screaming, ah! You be wondering what's wrong with them. He took the phone.
This Zach. Hey, Zach.
Look.
Hey, Zach!
Wait,
Hey, my
where's
Zach,
the
what's
links?
going on, man? Yes. Let me see. I'm trying to get. I want to
We
get.
Do we got any teachers? Do we got any
we talk
educators?
about addictions. These kids are addicted to technology.
That's
Yes,
true.
they are.
Cause you think
Yes,
about it,
they
look at the
are.
one who killed his mother because she took the video game. Look at the two kids that killed their dad a few weeks ago because he took their cell phones. Addicted to technology.
Wow.
Addictions.
It is addiction. It is
Yeah,
addiction.
it is
It
addiction.
is. And see, we think that it's easier to let them have their way than to say no. No. I might be the
Nope.
only person in your whole life that's going to tell you this word, son. No.
That's it.
You want me to
So
say
you
it
think
differently?
children are
Absolutely
addicted?
no.
So you think the children are addicted to the music of rap and cursing is
Yeah, it's not
or
rap.
I think
Listen,
it's a form
I
of
mean
addiction.
it's a form of addiction.
form of
It's a form.
addiction?
You've got
Yeah.
subliminal messages and things like that. It used to come through the TVs and commercials,
Yep.
but now that's why you have kids that want certain things, and you think about it, they want the video games with all the killing and the murder in it. They want the gaming systems. They want the cell phones. They want that. It's an addiction. It's subliminal messages
Right.
being fed to our kids
Right.
in these products and things, and the
I mean,
manufacturers and the people that make these devices know it.
Yeah, they put a warning up there.
I'm,
It's
Yeah,
like
I'm
cigarettes. It's
what I'm
like
trying
yep,
cigarettes.
to
yep.
what I'm saying is, I'm talking about the music part. This is where I'm trying to get. So we
Hmm.
have children literally, listening to music. The music is basically changing their thought process, their emotions, their feelings,
Right.
so you believe that they're addicted to the music and to allow them to do these, or is it just the fact that music is what the beat and that's what they like, and it's just the words that goes behind it,
I
you
just
know
think that it's the new cigarette. It's the new marijuana. Drill rap. It's certain types of music, like hip hop hasn't changed. Hip hop is still about positive messaging.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Trap music, trap queen. We thought it was cute for our daughters to be trap queens.
Mm,
It was the #1 song in the country, remember?
Yep.
It even reached overseas. Trap queen. That was cute. Okay. WAP. One little girl told me her favorite song was WAP. She was 8. WAP. That's Cardi
Mm-mm.
B. And WAP. I said, what it mean? I can't tell you that. How is it your favorite song?
Song. Yeah. Wow.
What kind of it's not these babies' fault that nobody's asking them these questions, making them aware of what a young woman is, what it means to be a young lady. They don't know. They think being a young lady is having a boyfriend at the age of 12 and hugging and cuddling. They don't even know how to wash themselves properly.
Mm-mm.
But WAP is your favorite song? It's not. I'm telling you, it's like the new. It's pure. It's like the new. It's like the new cigarette.
Yeah.
Drill rap is
but
like the new cigarette.
you said something earlier that kind of and I feel the same way. You said it was the beat.
It's the beat.
um and you take away because I'm
Take away the
saying
beat.
yeah, I know. I've learned when I was a kid, I had a hard time understanding my alphabets, right?
Right. Right.
And the sounds of the alphabets.
Right.
And I'll never forget this in the second grade. And my teacher gave us a beat, right? And when she gave us a beat, I was able to say, Abacada, effaga, ijalamana,
Yep.
and it allowed me to get it.
Yep.
So is it if we take away the beat, is it that the children really will not be attracted to the words?
Facts.
Because it's only the beat that's allowing the kids to get more focused on what the words is.
It's the beat. The beat make you know everything.
That's right.
Take the lyrics off the beat and give them the lyrics. They wouldn't dare repeat that. The beat gives you confidence. You want to show off what you can do. You battling people. You challenging. You getting more sturdy with it. The beat. It's the beat. Take the beat away. Nobody's dancing to that stuff that they talking about. They're dancing to the beat.
And you're right, because when the song come out, the first thing you hear is the beat.
Right.
It's a new song. You don't even know the words.
That's right.
It's,
and like you
it's
said,
like
the devil was in charge of the choir.
Right.
Yeah. It's like when you cooking some good food. You can be cooking something and have all the ingredients in there that people can't stand, like Brussels sprouts and everything. But if somebody catch that aroma, they gonna come running to the table.
With that, what you
They
cooking?
catching that smell, right? That smell
What's
of that food, not knowing what's in the pot.
Yeah, you don't care what's in the pot as long as it smell good.
That's right.
I like.
You don't care if what you gonna eat gonna make you sick. I want some anyway. That smell good.
I want something that smell good. Let me go and try. Let me taste it.
I don't eat cheese, but that smell good. Let me taste it. Stomach tore up for days. You know, it's time to start looking at. Let's take on YouTube. You could literally go there and look for just the beat. Just let me play the beat. I don't need the words. It's time. It's definitely time. It's time to change what our kids are listening to, because it's all funny until they become a song, like that little boy. Yeah. And then I asked him, well, what if that was your brother? Oh, I'm sliding. Everybody dying. But it's okay for you to laugh at the other boy that got murdered, and you dancing to the song of him being murdered. They don't know no better. Who's going to teach them better? If they're not getting it at home, then whose responsibility is it? The president? The mayor? We waiting for the mayor? We waiting for the mayor to tell this little boy standing next to you, come here, baby. Right. What you listening to? You want the white man to stop that? No, you stop it. It's standing right next to you.
Wow.
Let's deal with this first,
Something that you said is powerful. It just kind of struck me when you said the president, the mayor. When I think about music in its entirety, and we know how it's streaming. It's streaming online. It's on the radio. Everywhere. Remember when music started to take a turn, you had the Temptations, they spoke about things like this, but it was low key.
Yeah.
And even as we got older and rap, started coming out, you had Rapper's Delight and all this other kind of stuff. And then it got more graphic.
Yep.
In about maybe 10 years ago, it really started to get more graphic.
Yep.
Even your basic songs got graphic, bump and grind, all this other kind of stuff. I was shocked. And I know at one time it got to the point where you had clean versions that they played on the radio.
That's right.
And so you didn't have a lot of people, you didn't have kids getting so caught up because they were playing the clean version.
Clean version, yes. There is no clean version no more.
Right. I was getting ready to say that.
Unless you come to my studio.
A couple of years ago, I was shocked when I realized, because I heard some things on the radio and I said, they just played that? Like, and then on TV, it went from where you could say, damn, that was the only curse word you could say. And then it became the B word and the F word and all these other kind of things. Yeah. And when I read up on it, the FCC was taken to court. So they had to relax some of their guidelines on what could be played across the airwaves.
Yes.
And I said, wow, and these are things that we don't hear about. I don't think that we challenge ourselves enough to stay on top of what's happening in our communities that we need to be at the polls voting on. When they have these town hall meetings, we seldom show up.
Where we at?
We seldom show up. And that's how they were able to get the things passed with the FCC like that. They had town hall meetings. The communities did not show up. And like you said, a community is the village.
It's the village.
We didn't show up. And this was Hollywood that was pushing the FCC to change so that they could make more money. And everybody know Hollywood is just a big old cesspool of sin. It's been that way for years. Ever since Hollywood, that's all that it's known for.
Yeah. But, hey, listen, the information is out there. Listen, we still in this cycle of blaming the old stuff for the new stuff. No. We're not blaming the old stuff for nothing because I vote. Okay. I read my issues. I vote. I'm not worldly, but I vote. I read my issues. I do. I go vote on my issues. Okay. You cannot say this the government if you don't even know what's on the ballot.
Right.
Because there was a time when NWA and them came out, they was fighting to get them banned.
Yes.
They was fighting it. They had a song called "It's the World's Biggest." Don't matter, just don't. They was trying to get that banned. And as a community, we stuck together and said, no, don't ban them. Don't ban them. I was one of them. I was a kid.
Yep. Wow.
But when do we stop letting the kids dictate what's going on? Like, when we going to raise these kids? When we going to raise them? When we going to stop letting these kids dictate what they like and what they want? If we go today, if from the ages of 40 on up, if we go today, that is the world that we left behind. And
Lord of the Flies.
They will be slaves again. Because we haven't taught them how to defend their mind. So you keep talking about slavery and listening to this music. Well, guess what? When Corona came, we lost a lot of our elders. We are the elders now.
That's right.
We're the elders, pretty much.
You're right.
60 years old, 60 on down. That's what's left. 60 and 70. The elders, a lot of the elders are gone. So if we go now and we leave our children behind now, what have we left them? Will they be slaves or will they be able to be free? And if not, if they become slaves, whose fault is that?
Jesus.
That's an old mentality trying to raise a new generation.
Wow.
I'm not saying slavery didn't exist. We're not talking about slavery existed. We talking about 2023.
That's right.
These kids need to know the truth about this music we listening to. All freedom ain't good freedom.
Well, you don't
say that again.
All freedom ain't good free anyway.
All freedoms ain't good for you. All freedoms is not good for you.
I don't believe in that freedom stuff. Like, you dumb to think it's free. It's not freedom.
There's nothing free about letting your kids poison their mind with that. And then saying my son would never do that. Or all his music say that.
That's right.
All of his music say that. That's what's influencing him.
Right.
People need to quit saying what their kids won't do. Peer pressure is
peer pressure is real.
Something.
I see it every day.
Yeah.
Peer pressure is real. And this music that's getting sturdy, they think they getting sturdy. They dancing. But listen to pop. When they come up out of the sturdy, they got guns, fake guns in their hands.
And I learned something new because I had no idea what Get Sturdy is. I had no clue.
Go look it up. It's a dance, but look at the music that it go to.
I heard it on 2 TikTok videos, and I never knew what Get Sturdy was. Me being sturdy, like post up, basically. Just make sure you don't fall over, lean over, something like that. That's what honestly, that's what I thought it was. So.
That's what the dance is, but it's what's it connected
sturdy,
to.
what does sturdy mean?
Listen, they can get sturdy off of anything, but it's the music that they dancing to. It's the lyrics coming out that they having this vibe with. And if you vibing with it, you start learning the words to it. And the more you learn the words
That's
to it, you
right.
get a favorite part of the song. And once you got a favorite song or a favorite part, it becomes your favorite routine. And then you wonder what's going on with
Wow.
your kids and they fighting in school. Well, the music they listening to, yeah, he
That's
did
right.
it. Yeah, he did that. My son, my daughter would never. What they listen to? Is you letting them listen to that? Yes, they did. Go sit down
Yeah.
somewhere with that.
And
You
and I
just be
found out some of
accountable.
these songs got codes to them.
Yeah.
Got codes to them. They were talking about Gwinnett here in Georgia, in Gwinnett County. They were having so many fights in the bathroom, and
Mm-hmm.
kids were getting hurt really bad. And
Yep.
they had a song that they took down because the song was telling them about if you want to get about it, meet me in the I forget what they called it, but it was the code for the bathroom. And they go in there and fight, and the teachers and everybody were none the wiser. None the wiser. And that went on for like almost a year before they figured
Yeah.
out what was going on and what was, what was, it's just you, and you're right. And it was all in the music, and the kids knew what to listen to, and how to schedule and set things up. Crazy. I would have never figured it out.
Y'all need to
I,
pay
I
attention.
want to this Facebook user. They said I know individuals in the music industry. A couple have shared that they do chants and spells over a lot of the music being put out. Remember the words saying the God of the world blinds the mind of them that don't believe.
Mm,
People
wow,
think,
that's deep.
listen, and when you start talking like that, they start saying, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, that's voodoo. That's not voodoo.
Mm-mm.
It's not voodoo. Music is the Pied Piper."
Yep.
Listen, I was prophesied on again, right, recently. And he said to me, have you ever heard of the Pied Piper? I said, yes. He said, I'm not talking about R. Kelly. I'm talking about the music. I'm talking about the ability to lead the children with your music. How will
Mm,
you lead them?
Jesus.
How will you lead them? This is for anybody that's doing music. What are you using your music to do? How are you leading them? Because you are ultimately responsible for these souls. You just like a minister. If you take on music as your platform, you have become a minister. You are ministering to these children.
Wow.
What are you ministering to them? Music is a ministry. It was the devil's ministry. And you
Wow.
think when he fell to earth that it stopped, it was his number one ploy. And so was sex, and so he put it in the music. And so was violence, and so he put it in the music. Okay, music is the devil's playground. That's
Wow.
why he sent other angels to deflect that. And if you are in music and all of your music is about guns and murder and sex and violence and fighting and cussing, guess what? You will be held accountable when
Oh,
God
yeah.
asks you, what did you do with that gift that I gave you?
Wow.
What did you do with the thing that I gave it to you? What did you do with it? Because I'm looking over here and I see 1,000,000 children burning in hell.
Mm,
Adult children. We become
wow.
adults. They become adults. I see babies in my heaven quarters right now from gun violence off of your music. Your music they followed. And you sent them back to me with your music. You are held accountable for every gift that God gives you. And when judgment comes, Kilo won't be there, Marvina won't be there, Yvonne won't be there. He's going to ask us individually. He's going to pull up your life. Remember that song right
Jesus.
there? What did you do with it?
Ooh.
What did you do with the gift that I gave you? The dancing that you did. What did you teach these kids to dance to?
Right.
Ooh. Wow.
They dancing to this nasty music and they pregnant by 12 and 14. Whose fault
Mm,
is that? Is that the government fault? Or is it your fault? It's your fault
your
because you
fault.
taught them to
Mm-hmm.
dance to it. And then you expect them not to be grown and sassy and zesty. These competitions. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
What are they dancing to? Okay? I don't like that music that these little girls be dancing to. I don't.
I don't either.
Me neither.
I don't.
Me neither.
Period. And I let it be known. I don't like it.
Yeah.
She said, I'm 37 and I never have heard anything about the sturdy dance. I'm 47 and guess what? They introduced it to me. When I was younger, dance craze meant to be positive. Now it has a demonic and dark meaning behind it. I'm honestly scared for my nieces and nephews. You should be.
Yeah.
Start educating your family about this stuff. Listen, when you hear your nieces and nephews listening to this music, play it out loud for their mothers. And then go to Google and say, give me that song lyrics. And read
That's
it
right.
out loud to their parent. And let the parent know, this is what you got. This is what our nieces and nephews are listening to. We have a responsibility to these children to teach them better, because a mind is a terrible thing to waste. And if we're not telling them, we're wasting their mind. Period.
Yeah.
Boom. I'm on fire.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you got another one.
I think we did this one.
Did you?
Yeah, we did this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I read that one.
Okay, I didn't know that one. Let me see. Trying to get them all because I don't want. Hey man, hey Nat. I'm trying to get you.
I know it's probably popping off in here.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody really talking about this stuff.
Did we do that one?
Music is used to trap our children. Like Kilo said, it's the beat. Yes, it is. The beat is getting their spirits moving and robbing their spirits. Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, you want to read this one?
Go ahead, Vaughn. You got it. Can you see it?
Some children are not responding to their parents because the parents are doing the same. You can't teach your children by preaching. You teach them by actions. You are their first teacher. I agree.
I totally agree. And that's where the village come in. Teach
That's
them
right.
differently, so when they go home, they can say, "Mommy, I met a lady that said this song was nasty." Make their parents answer that question.
That's
Implant
right.
the seed. Put the seed in them. They're gonna take it home.
Yeah.
They will take
We
it home.
also need to be mindful as adults what music we play in front of our children. Play some Bach instead of Tupac. And they right, because I'm gonna tell you something.
Right.
My kids can tell you. We played opera. We played classical. Because I used to feel like this. At the time it was Z93 here in Atlanta. If that radio station fell off the air, they would just be lost.
Yeah.
And I wanted my kids to be more well-rounded. I wanted them to know that there's more music out there, more positive, upbeat. And they can also flip the switch and turn on some gospel and feed their spirit. So you know, you gotta be mindful.
That's right.
And I like this.
Yeah.
The child is like a blank tape. Whatever you record in their young minds is going to have an effect on how they live their lives. And mine is a terrible thing to waste. Being to know that I don't cuss, and when I hear a cuss from anyone, it pierces my heart. Yeah,
that's right.
My mama. Let me
see.
My parents didn't cuss. They installed into us that Jesus loves us, and He is watching over us when we do right or wrong. And I instilled into my children what was taught to me. That's right. You right.
That's right.
I cuss though sometimes.
That's right. I see a Killer the Bee reference.
Yeah, let me see. Where you see that one? Mommy, I'm sorry. I cuss sometimes.
Facebook uses the movie about the bee when the young lady hit her side.
Okay, here I come. Wait, let me see. I think I see
it. Spelling. Yup.
Yeah. Wait. The movie. Okay, here it is. Here you go. I'm sorry. The movie about the bee when the young lady hit her side or jump rope when she won the
rhythm.
It was a rhythm.
It was a rhythm.
It allowed her to spell. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Beat is everything.
That was a great movie. I love that. I think I watched that quite a few times because I was like, this child know how to spell.
That's right.
Killer the Bee or something like that.
Yup, A Killer the Bee. Yup, that's a good reference. Yeah.
Have y'all ever seen Lord of the Flies? Anybody ever seen Lord of the Flies?
Yeah, you know I have.
Was when these children got stranded on this island, and they thought they was the last people on Earth, and how they dealt with each other, how at that age, how they treated each other. They were like in war with each other. What was they taught? Why were they doing these? They was killing each other. They were doing all kinds of stuff. If y'all ever get a chance, the old movie, but it's called Lords of the Flies, and just giving you an outlook on how children, how they think, they're children, and they don't get an understanding on, But it is already 10 o'clock.
Already 10. Well, listen.
Yeah.
I seen you look around. I was like, okay.
No, I just got a message saying we're in the wrong parking lot.
Oh my God. Y'all in the wrong parking lot.
Hey, listen, this was lit. This was lit.
This was beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoyed this. This was
lit.
Like,
I want to thank you for letting me, bring this up.
Girl,
I'm glad you did. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for having the courage to bring it up and speak on it.
Yes, because we need it. We got to be aware of what our children is doing. We got to understand that, it's further than just our teaching. It's what they're hearing outside of our house. And
that's right.
Your children will give you a sign. You'll know that there's a problem. You just got to pinpoint it, and don't expect them to tell you, because they're not. You got to find it. You got to see it. If you notice their attitudes are changing, a lot of them are smelling themselves. They're looking at things that they're not supposed to. They're listening to music. They got peer pressure. They got so much going on, just like we do. We don't look at children as being little people. We look at them as being children, but they got just as much going on in their lives as we have.
Yeah, they got a whole life.
They got to deal with it.
Because
you're under 18, they get away with a lot of things that they wouldn't do, when you get older. Yeah. But it starts right now.
That's right now. And they don't have the skill set nor the mentality at those ages to deal with a lot of things that's coming at them.
Nope. Nope.
Yep.
All right, y'all. We got to get out of here.
Share this video.
Have a ball tonight. Today is my mother's birthday party. I am excited.
Good times. Come on.
Yes, I'm so excited. I am ready to go. I'm sorry, y'all. I love y'all. I love talking to y'all. I love morning coffee with Marvina, especially when I get special guests with like Kilos and with my BFF. But we're ready to have fun tonight. And I'm just letting y'all know, if y'all come on Facebook, join us on What's in the Bag. I'm gonna, we have fun. We talk about things. Come on, share, comment, post. All that good stuff. Also on YouTube, we are What's in a Bag 21. If you don't want to scroll, you just want to look at the segment, go on What's in the Bag 21 on YouTube. We talk about TikTok if you want a little laughter. I don't do too many dances and stuff, so
you be getting down though.
I do a few, and I watch what I say, and I do know that these are some bad stuff. There is some bad things going on TikTok. And also, before I leave, we are coming up with a segment called Be Open. Look out for Be Open. It's not going to be exactly what y'all think it's going to be. It's going to be great. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about it.
Me too. I'm excited.
I'm serious. We're going to get to be really open on Be Open. And that's today. I am so excited. I'm ready to go. I love y'all. Yvonne, you got something to say? No, let me do this. Kilo, you have anything to say to anybody before we leave?
Just thank everybody for responding and listening. So you can follow me on TikTok. It's the Morning Joe with Kilo. Joe Kilo. Follow my Facebook, Joe Kilo, Kelo. Okay.
Yay! I can't hear you.
All right.
How about you, Bob? Before we leave, I'm sorry for drowning you out with this music. How about you, Bob?
Oh, no, you good. Hey, everybody, get out there and enjoy life this weekend. It's beautiful. And as always, stay blessed, be blessed, and have a blessed day.
And I got to say, y'all watch y'all children. Pay attention to y'all kids.
That's right.
Blessings to all of you. Y'all stay blessed. Maybe not. We'll see. This is our fun time. I love y'all. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.
Boom.